Welcome back, troglodytes, to your daily dose of guitar information, the Trogly's Guitar Show. For Fender Friday today, I thought we would take a look at this limited edition Blacktop Stratocaster. This one was suggested to me over on Instagram by Rain, and BC also asked me about a similar topic. Being a primarily Gibson guy, it's not every day I see a Fender that makes me excited. And this one, it has such an interesting look to it. I mean, let's take a second here and really dive into this. The top of the headstock, completely black. It looks like you have a gold outline Fender logo with golden tuners, golden string trees. And to match that all, you've got triple gold humbuckers. That's not something you see on a Stratocaster. The bridge and jack plate are also in gold, as are the pickguard screws, but now take an even closer look here. The tip of the trem bar matches the headstock. It's black, and you also have the Fender Amp styled knobs on the front. And it's kind of hard to tell, but I think that is a black switch tip as well. So this thing's got all kinds of different colors going on. It has a cream colored finish, a white pickguard, gold everywhere, black headstock, brown fretboard. It's one of those conglomerations where I'm not even sure if it works or not. Let's dig in a little bit more and you tell me. So let's dive into this name, Blacktop. Where does this come from? Well, judging by this one, I thought, oh, it's a Fender Stratocaster that has a black headstock. So I did a quick Google search to see if that was right. And I found this, Fender Blacktop Strat HHH. That one doesn't have a black headstock, so does it mean it has a black finish just on the top? Loading this other photo, it doesn't appear to be that way. And doing a Google image search, I think I found what it actually means. Blacktop seems to be inspired by what some people call their amps. A black-face Fender amp means this panel right here is black, as opposed to a silver-face version being silver. Now, I'm not a big amp guy. I know there's different things within the circuit that they change between those, but blackface or brownface is usually seen as more collectible than the 70s silverface. So as pertaining to a Stratocaster, Blacktop means it has these three Fender amp-styled knobs on it with two humbuckers. In fact, back in 2010, Fender appears to have done an entire Blacktop series of guitars, ranging from Jazzmasters, Telecasters, Stratocasters, all these different things. You got the different scale lengths you can choose, but with two humbuckers, which is not something Fender is usually associated with. But at least on the Stratocasters, despite only having two pickups, you still had a 5-way switch that would split those pickups into single coils, so you could still get a plethora of tones out of these things. It's no wonder people like these. So when going back to today's topic, now it makes sense. We've got three humbuckers and three knobs. But what makes this one even more special besides looks is what the body is made of. Usually with a Stratocaster, you'll either have an alder or ash body. These guys have mahogany. And as a Gibson guy, that's a Gibson wood. So I was immediately attracted to this thing because, three pickups, mahogany body. This reminds me of a Black Beauty custom. And that's when I told Rain they should have done a black finish on it. Then it would have been perfect. This thing was so unique, I was ready to purchase it. But unfortunately, there's one drawback. This is a UK exclusive limited edition run. So that kind of bummed me out, but then I thought, maybe I could still buy one anyways. So I visited Anderton's website because I view them as a friend. They make YouTube videos just like I do. And I thought I would see if I could get them to ship me one of them. Thankfully, they agreed that they would, but unfortunately, I couldn't get any discount on the price. And then it hit me. Unfortunately, in this situation, it's a Mexican-made Fender, so even if I did import that into the US, I would probably have to pay a bunch of taxes and import fees on top of that. So unfortunately, that made this review and demo impossible. But besides the interesting aesthetic, it has a maple neck with a Pau Ferro fretboard and a synthetic bone nut. It has your modern 9.5-inch radius fretboard with 22 frets. I know that's a big deal for some people. Again, you've got three high-powered Alnico humbuckers with the mahogany body and a vintage-style trem unit. And the frets are medium jumbo in style. But something that you can't necessarily see by just looking at these photos is the back of the neck is a satin finish. That's something I prefer. It makes the instruments feel better and play faster, in my opinion. But hey, what if you're somebody who thinks this is just the ugliest thing ever? There's actually 2 additional finish options you can choose from. Oddly enough, the prices are slightly different between the 3 of them, but the other ones, sadly, are more traditional in style. We have a crimson one with 2 humbuckers and all chromed out hardware. I've got to say, the black headstock definitely matches this one a little bit better as it ties in with the pickguard. Perhaps that's why this one's more expensive than the triple humbucker version? That makes no sense to me. And then there's an all black one. This is definitely an attractive guitar, but I don't think it's special enough. It's all about that 3rd humbucker. That's what makes this one special enough for me to want to buy it. So now that we know a little bit about this limited edition run for the UK, let's go ahead and hear how one sounds. That's the only video I could find at this time. Let's go ahead and hear another Blacktop Stratocaster. The only question left, would you rock the limited edition 3 pickup Blacktop Stratocaster or not? Leave your answer down in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you tomorrow on the next episode. Take care.